Hey, welcome to the show. This episode I'm going to be talking about Damian Lillard trying to force a trade to the Miami Heat. So let's get right into it. Lillard, probably about 3 weeks ago, requested a trade from the Blazers, saying he wanted to get traded, yada, yada, yada. And they said, so they're like, okay, we'll trade you. And there were a couple teams that were supposedly on the wish list, like the Sixers, the Heat, and a couple other teams. Maybe I think Brooklyn, the Knicks, or a couple teams that were kind of vying for it. So I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. Well, now it comes out he only wants to go to the Heat. So far is saying his agent calling team saying if you trade for Lillard, he's not going to show up to camp and you're going to be dealing with an unhappy player. Like, come on, really? Like, you're leaving the Blazers, basically hands are tied, and now it's like, oh, the Heat, oh, we can do whatever we want because he's going to come here. They have to trade him here, so we don't have to give up all that much. And you know what? I had to applaud the Blazers owner and general manager for saying, you know what? That's fine. This trade is going to take weeks, maybe months till we do. We're not just going to do it to do it. And people are like, oh my gosh, you have to trade him. You have to make him happy because no one's going to want to come to Portland if you don't do him right, Dame right. When's the last time the Blazers got a huge free agent? No one's going to Miami or going to Portland anyways. That's like Sacramento. No one's coming to Sacramento as a free agent. I don't even know the last big free agent we got. What, Vlade Divac was the last big free agent that came to Sacramento willingly without being on the Kings to begin with? So, I don't think Portland's really too worried about, oh no one's going to come here via free agency. No one comes here via free agency anyways. So, I honestly think it's going to involve like 3 or 4 teams. Wouldn't surprise me if it involved like the Sixers, the Heat, Portland, and maybe the Clippers. All those teams, because like there's talk about Paul George possibly being traded. Harden wants to be traded to like the Clippers. So there's like maybe a 4-team trade to where all teams get somebody and makes everybody happy. Or maybe it's just the Heat, the Blazers, and a rando team. And that random team I can see just getting like draft picks. So the Blazers getting Hero, maybe even Duncan Robinson, and then of course the Heat getting Lillard, and then a third team just getting draft picks from somebody, just to make all like the money work and whatnot. But it's like, come on, don't do that to it. I hate when a player tries to leave a team hostage. Like, oh well, you better trade me or else I'm not coming. Alright, well, I guess you're not coming. Like, it's getting annoying with how much power the players have. It's like they do this. Oh, you know what? I'm done. Like James Harden, too, is like, you know what? Trade me. I don't like what we're doing here. They've done everything they could for him in Philly, and nothing's worked. And, like, with Dame in Portland, it's like, obviously, you're not that big of a name. No one wanted to come to Portland. During all these free agencies, they kept trying to get names. He would sit down with people. No one would come. So it's like he's not that great of a big name to want people to want to come and play with him because it's in Portland. So I think Portland's best chance is, as like the Kings, just draft. Hope you draft big and you can work it out. There was also news a couple weeks ago that if the Warriors hadn't traded for CP3, that's a team Lillard would have wanted to go to. And Warriors fans are like, oh, we could have had Dame. We could have had Dame, Curry, Draymond, Clay. Slow your roll. If they would have made that trade, you wouldn't have had all those players intact. Because the Blazers have came out and said they want all-star caliber players in return. So it most likely would have involved, because this was before the draft, involved Clay, Jordan Poole, probably Kuminga, if not Kuminga, Moody, and draft picks. It's not like you would have just got them for nothing. And look at that huge contract. That was one of the main reasons why they traded Jordan Poole, was because of the contract. So you're going to trade Poole, who has a big contract, for Lillard, who has another big contract. So it's like, whoa, slow the roll. Before you think you could have got Lillard and been great, it's like you would have had to trade a lot of assets just to get him. And I don't think that would have helped the Warriors ultimately, because now you get even smaller. Just like now they're small. But I don't know. We'll see how all this plays out. I have a feeling that it's going to go down. He's going to get traded to the Heat. It's only a matter of time. But I'm thinking it's going to be a 3-4 team deal. But who knows? I haven't been right at all this offseason. I guess that's why I'm here and I'm not covering the actual NBA, because I don't know diddly. But that's just what I'm thinking. 3-team trade. Everyone, for the most part, gets what they want. And, yeah. If you like what you're hearing, leave a comment, subscribe, ring a bell. See you on the other side.